Yes, music, reggae, African rock reggae music. It's a music with message. So it's it's been inspired by the Almighty God. So it's a jazz music, you know. Yeah, it's inspiration from God. You can see whenever you play the music, the rain will fall. You know, before I do that music, I fasted and I prayed, and God gave me that song. So it became evergreen music.
Majek Fashek's manager says ailing singer needs prayers and financial support. Now, a critically ill Majek Fashek is said to be seeking financial assistance as well as prayers to recuperate in a London hospital. Pictures of the bedridden reggae music icon were shared online, and in the photos, Majek Fashek, who's pictured with his manager Umenka Uzoma Day, appears to be in a bad shape. According to Umenka, the singer is presently very sick in Queen Elizabeth Hospital, Woolwich, in England. Now, in Umeka's words, he says, sorry, this message is coming late, but let us all support him with prayers, as we also really need support financially for upkeep. More updates with videos and pictures will be uploaded soonest. Reports also have it that the singer needs the sum of 2.2 million naira, but we are still unsure how true this is. Reggae legend Majek Fashek was one of Nigeria's biggest music experts in the late 1980s and early 1990s. However, things took a different turn years later when it was announced that the singer was on a self-exile, while, according to reports, it was because of failing health and personal issues. We wish him speedy recovery.
Yeah.
Music is passion, you know, so the passion right now is young boys. You can't fight them. You can't challenge them either. So what we're trying to do is that we're trying to create some sound that can be able to compete with them. Music is competition, but it's not a destructive competition. Yes, more apart, I'm going to be doing my first project. You're going to be with Two-Face. I like Two-Face because Two-Face, you know what she's doing. So that's why I do my first project before I work with other artists. You know what I'm saying?
Femi Otedola to take over Majek Fashek's hospital bills. Nigerian billionaire Femi Otedola is said to have taken over Nigerian music legend Majek Fashek's hospital bills. According to reports, the benevolent businessman decided to foot all the medical bills for the reggae music icon, who has been admitted at a London-based hospital. Majek's manager, Uzoma Umenka, confirmed this in a statement, and I quote, "We really appreciate him for coming through and taking care of the hospital bills. It's a huge relief and we're grateful. We, however, still need more support from well-meaning Nigerians to take care of other expenses." This latest development is coming days after Uzoma Umenka debunked the claims that the reggae music icon was dead.
Yes, we
oh
did
my
hear
goodness.
that story,
Yes.
and we were really sad about it. So I'm happy to hear that at least there is hope for better health for him, and I'm very glad that Femi Otedola is helping out with the bills. That's a very good one.
I love what Femi Otedola is doing.
Yes.
I love the fact that, yes, he has the money and then he's a philanthropist and he's just helping people. This is not the first time we would be hearing this.
Yes.
The other time, the Nollywood actor, he helped. People, RMD reached out to him and he helped. And now he's helping Majek Fashek again. This is just so good. And again, I'm going to go back to, you know, everybody in Nigeria looking into, you know, because anybody can be sick. Anybody can fall ill. Anybody can take ill at any point. So I'm just saying that, you know, this thing of when people get to a certain stage, they have worked so hard and then they can't foot the bills themselves. They are always looking for. And in that, you know, process, the person might die. The person might just pass on like that. So I'm saying, you know, for future, because it can be anybody. Are we just going to be here and be complaining and be talking about this every time? You know, when you have worked so hard and you get to a certain point, this is not even about, you know, going bankrupt or anything. I am just saying here that there are so many times that people have worked hard, they have not spent their money uselessly, and they can't still foot the bill when anything happens to them. And it's so unfortunate.
We're very glad that people like Femi Otedola have come out to help.
Olamide is the only Nigerian artist that helped me with Majek Fashek medical bills in London. This according to Uzoma Umenka. Yes, Majek Fashek's manager Uzoma Umenka has come out to reveal that Olamide is the only artist who financially supported the music legend when he was rushed to the UK for medical treatment. He made this known in a recent interview where he talked about how Olamide reached out to him. Uzoma said, and I quote, "He called me up in England and he said, 'Bros, sorry, I want support Baba. Don't discuss this with anybody.' And he said, 'I must not mention this. He's the only person that supported,' end quote. He further talked about how other artists tried showing support afterwards, and he told them to calm down and wait for Majek Fashek to come back to avoid any controversy.
So is it to say that Nigerian artists aren't being supportive, or is it just that, you know, they just haven't shown support yet because he wasn't around?
Let them not take it that way. He actually called me up in the morning, that very early in the morning, and he just asked me, bros, how Baba? I said, with the hospital. He said, please, I don't want anybody to hear this. I don't want anybody to hear this, but I want to support Baba with this token, and please keep it to yourself. And within 1 minute, I saw money in my account, which I'm not going to disclose because even this I'm doing, I'm not meant to say it, but I can't just keep it. If somebody can just come out, someone like, you see, like I want to tell people that you don't look at people and you judge people. I was so shocked. And I'm not saying other artists doesn't want to do it or whatever. Because I myself, because I remember the conversation between him and Zlatan, he was talking to them that, everybody will grow up one day, let's support Baba. I have to put stop to it for a while. You know why? Because while we are in London, during Olamide, actually when we were in England, I made an interview online that, please, we only need logistics. Femi Otedola was already taking care of the hospital bill. Only. Okay. I only sent an invoice to Femi Otedola's office, and the payment was made within a day. So the hospital, part payment was made to the hospital. But when some part of family of Majek heard Femi Otedola, we started having problems. They said they are done in charge, I'm not family. I went through, it was a bad experience, which I'm keeping that story for other days. But I want to say thank you to everyone that prayed for Majek Fashek, everyone that supported spiritually, everyone, all the media, all Nigerians. You people are so wonderful.
I'm trying to get the Nigerian government to support. I have a tour program which is called Operation Feed the Poor. It's agriculture, you know what I'm saying? So me and my crew, Victor and Uzo, and my other crew, we're trying to see how we can get the government to finance that tour. That's what I have in store for Nigeria this year. It's called Operation Feed the Poor. That slogan, that language was spoken some years, about 25 years ago by Obasanjo. But Obasanjo didn't follow up because I don't know what happened. So me and Obasanjo, we had a discussion when I was in New York, United Nations. So I still have that dream to actualize that program, which is called Operation Feed the Poor. Obasanjo was Operation Feed the Nation.
This one is a very sad one.
Music icon Majek Fashek has passed away. Legendary Nigerian musician Majek Fashek, popularly known as Majek Fashek, has died, confirming his death. His manager Omeka Uzoma issued a statement on his Instagram page. He wrote, "Today, been having pressure calls. Well, it is true that the African #1 legendary icon has gone to be with the Lord, his maker. Let's celebrate him, his achievement, and his family. Whatever decisions made by his immediate family will be notified." According to sources, the music icon died in a New York hospital in the U.S. and the cause of death is still unknown.
It's good to know that he lived his life well and his legacy would continue to live on, and we will miss him definitely. We definitely will miss him. So may his soul rest in peace.
And I watched his performance too, like some 2 years or 3 years ago at an award ceremony. It was everything. So you know that at that point, Majek Fashek wasn't what Majek Fashek used to be, but guess what? He still gave us a show.
Yeah.
He still gave us a show.
Absolutely.
Oh, wow.
We would miss him, and we continue to pray for his family and his loved ones. So
rest in power, legend.
Rest in power.
The Rainmaker.
Yeah. Majek Fashek's cause of death has been revealed. Now, following the demise of Nigerian music icon Majek Fashek, the cause of his death has been revealed. Now, in a phone call conversation with his manager, Uzoma Umenka revealed that Majek Fashek died as a result of cancer, which he had been battling for over a year. Now, he further stated that the music icon died in New York after being moved from London, where he was initially receiving treatment so that he could be closer to his wife and 3 sons. Now, Uzoma Umenka also revealed that Majek Fashek, who turned 57 in March, had been separated from his family for over 10 years until late last year when he was reunited with them following his doctor's advice. May the soul of the music icon continue to rest in peace.
Very sad one. Yeah. You know, I think it was a constant struggle for him, you know, where he has been battling this since like maybe the early 2000s, you know, and at some point it almost feels like at least he's at peace. Yeah, you know what I mean? And it's very sad. We've lost a very huge icon in the music industry. But at the end of the day, you know, sometimes the struggle can be so intense and so long, and he has been battling the cancer, and just before the cancer he had drug addiction he was dealing with, and he would get better, and I think he got better, he got cleared off that, and that's, that's what it is.
Sad. I just like the whole situation that after all is said and done, he left the earth surrounded by his family, and that's just what I love about all of this, that after 10 years he finally reunited with his family in New York, and of course they took care of him till his very last day.
Yeah, and he also put a stamp on his name. You know, he's called the Rainmaker, and he passed on, really, you know, on a rainy day. So a lot of people had that tweet up, like, oh, it's fantastic.
And it rained really heavily that day.
Yeah, it rained really heavily yesterday, Well, his soul continue to rest in peace.
Amen.
Yeah, my advice, peace and love to mankind, peace to my people in Nigeria. My advice I have is that my fans, you know, I'm a living testimony of God. You see, as a living testimony of God is that every of my fans should fear God. You see, because the fear of God is the beginning. So why I'm still Majek Fashek? Because I fear God. I don't fear human being, but I fear God. I fear the unseen guest, which is God. So for you to prosper, for you to excel in everything you do, my fans and my followers, fear God.